Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's have this conversation and let's kind of touch over all bases. Um, when you are studying someone's astrological chart, someone's astronomical chart, and you see that this person doesn't like to eat fruit, and you notice that when they don't eat fruit, this person becomes neglectful, they become worrisome, they just how they like to say, because we all saw the Boondocks episode. If you're eating the prototypical soul food diet, right, you get lethargic, you get sleepy. This is why people, they eat that certain type of food, right? It puts them into a state of drowsiness. It puts them into a state of hyper drug use. I was just looking at Ceres and how it's in my chart. Ceres is in my Hindu chart for astronomy, and it's right there. It's over Aquarius. So I noticed that I'm picking up that energy a lot because given the fact that it's there and other people can perceive this energy, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm just making these videos and like they're coming out the perfect way that I want them to come out. And when I see them and they're coming out, I'm noticing that, again, the energy that goes into inputting the video as far as the details in it, it's coming out perfectly. Given the fact that my own preparedness is allowing it, right? So we can never be so ready. But again, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at that chart and I'm like, wow, Ceres is in Aquarius. So another thing is that when you see how the sun, like we need the sun to come out in the morning. If it doesn't come out, then all, HELL is going to break loose. When you see that the sun comes out and like it warms our skin up, right? This should let you know that, at some point we had contact with the mineral association that happens to be on the planet sun. Like the fact that we need sun in order to survive, that lets me know that we were on planet sun at one time. And the fact that we were on planet sun at one time, we could naturally, vibrate to the fact that, maybe there was not as much obesity. Maybe there was, quick remedy to obesity and weight loss. Just maybe, even like the moon, right? You look at the fact that you can go to sleep at night. If we were on moon at one time, this means that, we were on planet Earth at one time because our receptors are high. When the moon comes out and is full, we're in a relaxed state. So the fact that we were on the moon at one time, this lets me know that sleeping wasn't an issue. People associate sleep with the moon. They associate sleep with lavender and lavender with, the rocks on the moon. So, we have that going on. And then I was looking at, okay, well, if people are lethargic from what they eat, then why don't they go plant-based? Why don't they just eat fruit? Like me, for the past 3 days, I've eaten nothing but fruit. I haven't eaten anything else. Like this morning, a couple minutes ago, I just ate some oranges. I think I ate one orange, and then after that, I'm going to get a cup of water. So this is things we can do. You look at how you have beef that is made from cow, which, isn't originally beef. Beef comes from Brazilian nuts. You make a hamburger, all you have to do is grind in Brazilian nuts up and, make it into a wheat texture. And you can pat it together, put it in some corn oil, put it in some olive oil. There, you have a burger. And a lot of chefs who are into plant-based, they do these things. So that lets me know that, we weren't necessarily harming animals. We weren't necessarily killing animals. So like really give that a thought and really kind of think about the fact that, You know, if you're going to be on this earth, you're going to have to align with it one way or another, or the earth is going to take you out at an earlier time clock, at an earlier departure. So like, you know, when you're on this earth, you have to eat the right things, and like you can't take away from the fact that, you know, you want to eat a poor diet. So great peace, Yakoki.